So today we are going to learn from Rebecca Black. What are we going to learn about? I have a question for you before I tell you. Have you ever wanted to own your own business? Have you ever been told that you're not enough, or you aren't good enough, or that maybe you're not talented enough, or don't have enough money, and you've kept your dreams within your parameters? Well, today, Rebecca Black is going to help you with perhaps maybe solving that problem, give you the solution, an option for you so that you can grow financially as well. So fasten your seatbelts. It's time to dance and learn and grow together. Here we go.
The Lillian McDermott Show.
We love, we fear, bridges we burn, we make mistakes, then we live and learn. When life gets tough, and it seems like your best ain't good enough. If you're in need of hope, you know where I'll be right here, right here. And when you need a friend, you can count on me. I'll be right here, waiting for you.
This is the place you can always turn to when you need a friend. The Lillian McDermott Show. To reach out to Lillian, visit her on the web at whenyouneedafriend.com. Now let's all learn together. Here's Lillian McDermott.
Hello, my listening friend. It's so nice we can meet each other on the air on this beautiful, best day ever. And for those of you who have been tuning in to the Lillian McDermott radio show now, Classroom, since 2011, or maybe just yesterday you tuned in for the first time, welcome back. But if this is the first time that you're joining us, please know that I've been waiting for you. This is a safe place you can go to when you need a friend. It is my commitment to provide alternative ways to heal, and it is my mission to make awareness, responsibility, and truth a part of our everyday life, and so that you can feel empowered to embrace the life of your dreams and live a new truth, or embrace a new truth and live the life of your dreams. Whatever it is, whatever it was that you were told that you could not do, or maybe you're tired of answering to people who are telling you what to do, perhaps maybe this is a way to create the abundance that you have wanted. So for over a year now, Rebecca Black has been coming on the Lillian McDermott radio show / Classroom to talk about how to enhance your beauty, stay toxic free, synthetic free, and be able to give your body what it needs and look dashing and radiant at the same time. So today, I attended an event it was an epic event, let me just tell you, of Business Builders. It's an epic business builder event that they had in Orlando that I had the privilege and honor to attend. And in listening to the women that were there and listening to the experts that were there as well, I thought, this would be great. This is a great opportunity. So I am asking 3 or more of you that this resonates, or, I'm thinking or more, but if you are thinking that this is something you want to learn about, to try, today's the day. If you've been looking for some disposable income, some extra abundance in your life, today's the day that you get to choose what you want. And since it is our sole purpose in life to give and receive love and knowledge, I am grateful that Rebecca Black of Keep Me Safe Organics, co-founder, is here to do just that. Welcome back, Rebecca. It's so nice to see you as always.
Thank you, thank you, thank you, Lillian. It is always so great to be with you in the classroom. It is
That's right.
truly a privilege to spend time with you and your listening friends. So thank you for that. I truly, truly cherish that. And I really enjoyed our time at Epic Business Builders and having you there. I mean, seeing women who are truly, they started in a place where they were just looking to make 500 to 1,000 extra dollars a month, because in today's times our paychecks are going down, the cost of living is going up, so we're all looking for little ways that we can supplement income. And what better way to do that than with a tribe of women who are like-minded, who can help build you up. And it's such an easy system, and working 8 nights or days a month and having girl parties. I mean, that's really what it's all about. And it's such a fun environment, and it really is a beautiful bridge to unlock a residual stream of income that allows you and your family to really, really live life on the next level and stop stressing day in and day out about having money to make ends meet.
Sure, absolutely. Well said, because so many of us, and I was talking to my husband before today's classroom, and we were talking about how sometimes we just focus on the problem. We focus on the lack. We focus on the fear of not having enough.
Yes.
When in reality, we miss out on these opportunities that come our way because we have these preconceived, it's the, like I say, it's the lie at the center of our belief, because
Yes.
there is an LIE in the middle of belief. And so there's something that's holding us back. But this is an opportunity for all of us to say, okay, this is a way that I can really honor my body, honor myself, and bring something, make a difference, because you guys are making a difference with the Makeover March, and you guys are doing so many different things. But before we go that direction, talk about the vision. Share your story about how Keep Me Safe Organics came about. What is your vision? What is your mission?
So our vision and our mission are really intertwined, because we wanted to be the bridge that makes the skincare and personal care industry as a whole to be considered part of the health and wellness industry. Because as you know, what we put onto our skin, it's our largest organ. So what we put onto our skin can affect our overall health and wellness. Mm-hmm. And sometimes there are contaminants in there that just aren't so good for your skin, and you cause severe reactions. And you can react to completely organic ingredients as well. I'm not saying that no one is ever going to have a reaction.
Sure.
But disease sets in whenever your body is taking in more toxic chemicals than it is able to eliminate. And so our mission and our vision was to align ourselves with people who were looking to spread the message, spread the love of the products, and make an income while doing it. So at the heart of the mission, we were looking for 3 to 5 ladies who also wanted to look for 3 to 5 ladies to really get out there and really start making a financial difference, not only in their family's life, but also in their community. Because you know, Lillian, as you are able to earn more, you're able to give back to your church more. You're able to be more philanthropic with your money. You're able to do more things that help your community that you are passionate about. Mm-hmm. And that was our mission and vision. And it still is to this day, to partner with like-minded women and professionals and people, whether they have 10 years of business experience or 10 seconds of thinking about it. You know, mm-hmm. Whatever it is, we can meet you where you are. And we have a whole team of seasoned people who can pick you up and show you the way.
Very good. And you guys have done really well. And share a little bit about your background, because you've been a business owner for a long time. And so you're helping women. And, I'm not going to just say women, because men can join as well. There's a niche for that too. And yes. So tell us your background in building businesses for yourself.
Yes. So my background of business building actually started in the corporate world and learning, like organization and systems and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
And then I transitioned that into the beauty industry because it is what I actually wanted to do when I was in high school. And I listened to people who told me that I probably wouldn't make money because most hairdressers don't make money. And so I made it my mission that while I was in hair school, I saved all of my tip money, and I saved all of that for my first 5 years in business. And then I stepped into salon ownership role. And then it wasn't just building a business for me, it was building a business for the entire salon.
Mm-hmm.
And that included aesthetics, massage, manicures, pedicures, the full meal deal. And so really, really building big in the entire beauty industry is my background. And when I realized that there were not a lot of clean options for products that actually worked and didn't leave your face feeling like an oil slick or your mascara melting off by the end of the day, I realized it was time to get to work and to either find or create products that were clean and safer than what was out there.
Mm-hmm.
And Keep Me Safe was born.
That's wonderful. And there's a lot of hairdressers out there that have these diseases that they can't feel, like these symptoms, because of all these chemicals that are touching their hand, their hair, they're spraying it. Can you share a little bit about that? And would that be a motivator for you to step away from doing that and figuring out a way to make it cleaner?
Yes. And so that is the conundrum, because we all want to look good and we all want to get our hair colored. And so for me, more than anything, it puts me on a mission not to walk away from the industry, because I believe in the power of the beauty industry, because we're one of 5 licensed professions in the world that our license gives us the ability to touch people. And when we touch people, we build that relationship. And just completely turning your back on those people in those darkest times when they're going through cancer and they don't have any eyebrows and have no idea how to color them on,
Mm-hmm.
whenever they've lost all of their eyelashes, whenever they have alopecia and bald spots and don't know how to get a style that's actually going to work with them, it makes me more excited to create products that actually continue serving the entire field and do it on a broader scale. And that is, again, part of the mission of Keep Me Safe, is to not turn the back on the industry, but to provide better options one at a time.
Very good. Very good. And so many of us lose our sense of belonging when we become a mother or when we become an employee. We lose our sense of who we are, and we mold into where we think people want us to be. And so in breaking out, not just for people who are in the fashion industry or in the styling industry, this is great for the everyday mom, the everyday person who wants a sense of belonging. Perhaps maybe they're uncomfortable about being around people. What a way to come out to because it's a greater purpose. When it's not about selling product. It's about making a difference and creating a little bit more of who you are and helping others achieve that. So let's talk. You were nodding when I talked about the moms in this world that lose their sense of belonging. Would you like to share a little bit about that with some of the women who you've encountered that are working with Keep Me Safe Organics?
Yes. So 99% of our advocates within Keep Me Safe are all either moms or stay-at-home moms, and they are providing for their family with monies that they are earning through Keep Me Safe. And so it's such a beautiful thing, because children truly are the greatest blessing that you can have. Mm-hmm. But you are so right that most women, once they put that mom hat on, mm-hmm. they never take it off. And I'm not suggesting that you should take it off and abandon your children or anything like that. But I am saying that there may be different shades to that mom hat, and become a super mom, and that's what's really cool about the Keep Me Safe environment, is that we're really empowering women to live their life at the next level, but still be the mom that they want to be, still be in the family structure that they want to be, still live the life that they want to live. And you're just supporting and building them up and making them a better version of themselves. And for me, there's nothing better than empowering people to realize that you can do anything it is that you want to do in this world. The only person that will ever stop you is yourself.
Amen. Amen, sister. Okay. So let's talk about some of the myths, because, you chose to bring Keep Me Safe as, what do you call this? Multi-level marketing? How would you call this?
So we are a direct sales organization. Direct sales. So whenever a customer purchases, they purchase directly from one of our advocates. So we are direct sales in that aspect of it. The multi-level marketing comes in because you can build a team that you begin to earn residual income off of. And that's what's known as your passive income. So they go out and find their 3 to 5 people who are looking to make $500 to $1,000 a month. And that's whenever it becomes the MLM side of it. But direct sales, because our consumers purchase directly from our advocates, direct buy.
Very good. So I've looked at direct sales companies in the past, and many of them have come to me because they want me to try their products. They want me to, and I've often, until I met you, I've turned them all down, because I felt that I have, and I told you that there's a myth, let's talk about how you're different than any other direct sales company out there, and why, and even with the passive income, how you're different there too, because I've learned about other groups and they have so many legs, and you're as strong as your weakest link, and there's so many, and I'm like, no, I can't do this. Not for me to do, but for me to, yes, exactly.
Yes, it does. It feels so like just
suffocating
to your throat.
Yes.
It does whenever you start thinking about that. And so we are different in that if you just want to open up your own little personal care shop, that's all you have to do. There is zero pressure whatsoever to tap into the business side. So that's why we truly have a hybrid direct sales version. If you want to build the team and build the legs, you absolutely can do that, because magic really starts happening. I mean, that's whenever you start taking, a $3,000 income and you start making that like $10,000 and $15,000 and $20,000 a month income, which is life-changing income. Yeah. That model is not for everybody. There are some people who just want to open their own personal care shop, and that is 100% okay as well. There's zero pressure to turn it into that. We're never going to say, oh, well, you have to get this leg and you have to get this leg. That's not us. You do business the way that you want to do business. Whatever that is, we will support you 100%.
Very good. And I've seen it. And I love it. That's why I was able to say, okay, this brings me back to when direct sales was real. That you really had your own business. This is my business, and I can choose to do with it. Because when my children were little, full disclosure, I became a Mary Kay lady. And I loved Mary Kay at the time, and I loved the freedom in bringing that, because the sense of belonging. Yes. When you don't feel like you belong, that's when depression sits in. That's when diseases sets in. That's when all those, the largest, the number one cause of death, the root cause is not feeling like you belong. You know, yes, there are diseases, there's all that, but the root cause of the beginning of is that lack of feeling like you belong. It's what I've discovered with everything that I've seen, and sitting here listening to the teachers that come on just like you, that I learned that a sense of belonging. So what I loved about it as a young mother is to be able to go out there and have some fun parties, and not only that, but to teach women how to take care of their skin, how to love themselves. So let's talk about that benefit when it comes to being a part of the Keep Me Safe Organics family.
Yes, listen, girl, there's nothing better than getting a bunch of women together with some foot tubs, some warm water, and do a sandals and sangria party where everybody's having a little bit of sangria, and we're showing you how to get those feet looking right for those sandals you're going to be putting on. The facials and foot soaks, you know, having the warm lavender towels over you while you're just sitting there and hearing all these beautiful things about yourself and the person that brought you there that evening. It's such a sense of community. And then the ladies that, you know, may want to know how to color in their brows, or they may have redness, like I have redness. They may have dark spots. They're looking for ways to fix that without the big, huge pressure of having to go into a department store and figure it out on your own. You're getting the one-on-one care that is truly customized and catered to you. And at the end of the day, women, we carry so many burdens on our shoulders. Mm-hmm. And to sit in a room with other women where we're celebrating each other, we're not carrying any burdens except for how long do we want to leave our feet in that warm water, and how much longer do we want to leave that warm lavender towel on our face. It really is such a safe and magical space to be. Yeah. And when you get to help others create that, that is the best feeling in the world.
Yes, it is. It is. And I remember the first time I attended a class, a Keep Me Safe Organics class / party. I was given this and taught about the different ingredients that do hurt us, that keeps us from, it's like, okay, we talk about dis-ease. We talk about the things that we're doing to sabotage our body that we don't even know. We spend tons of money, hundreds of thousands of money on lotions and potions and creams and all those things that are adding toxicity to our body. So the way I would equate it would be is if you had a tub full of mud, and now you're going to add water to that mud, and you keep adding water to the mud, you still have mud. So we need to create a drain, take the drain out and allow the mud and the dirty, muddy water to come out, and keep pouring the clean water, and allow that your body to get cleansed from all these toxins. And that's how I visualize Keep Me Safe Organics on my skin, so I'm always excited. So what about, because I wanted, as I was preparing for today, I was thinking about all the objections that I would come up with if I didn't know, if I didn't have money, or if I didn't have, well, I'm not saying that I do have money, but I'm just saying that some of the objections, and one of the objections I came up with, other than money, I don't have money, was I don't know how to put on makeup. Why would I go out there and teach people how to put on makeup? How do you equip the women to be able to do that portion of it?
So we actually have recorded trainings that they can watch to see how to do that, should they choose to do the makeup. But the reality is, Lillian, like we said, we never want anybody to do anything that they don't want to do. And we do have advocates that don't touch the makeup at all. They don't do it. They will do the facials, they will do the foot soaks, or they'll even do the sandals and sangria party, where they just do the foot soaks, the lotions, the balms on the feet.
I love the balm.
Teaching people how to hydrate. Oh my gosh, it's so amazing. But they're teaching people how to hydrate their skin. Yes, right there on the neck. And so if you don't want to do makeup on anybody, you don't have to. You don't have to. We have a ton of other products that you can use.
Very good. And there are. And so it was funny because I don't know if I told you this, Rebecca, but my daughter Ashley, it was her birthday. And for her birthday, I gave her the whole cleansing set. That's what she got. Yeah. Everything.
Wow.
She got everything. And I even gave her some brushes. And then guess what her skin color is?
Caramel,
No.
vanilla latte,
What's the other one? If you're not caramel, you are
honey bun,
honey
or
bun. She's
toasted caramel.
yeah,
Yes.
well, yeah. So she's a honey bun. So you have to be honey bun or or caramel to be in my circle of friends, obviously, because everybody was caramel or honey bun. So she was honey bun. But when I gave her the Keep Me Safe Organics, because she doesn't wear a lot of makeup. When you
Yeah.
see Ashley, she doesn't wear, but she's beautiful without the makeup or with the makeup. But the first thing she said is, I don't wear makeup. And I said, honey, you've got some cleansing products on. And she really got excited about it. And
Yeah.
so I haven't spoken to her about how she likes it. I'd love it if she could share. I called her today and I said, hey, it's like, I wanted to know how she likes the cleansing products, because she told me she doesn't even wash her face with soap. She just washes her face with water. And so there's
Oh
a
my
lot of people that I find that aren't using the right cleansing products. Share a little bit about cleansing products and what we should be concerned about if we're using either soap or, maybe coconut oil, which is always wonderful, but
Mhm.
what are some of the side effects of that too?
Absolutely. So those are both great questions there. Okay, so this is what you really have to pay attention to when it comes to cleansing your skin, is that a lot of the stuff that is out there on the market contains harsh ingredients that strip your skin of the natural moisture.
Mhm.
And you really don't start noticing this until you're in your 30s. I feel like that's whenever you really start noticing that the lines in the skin are kind of a little more visible. And so that's why you really have to start using at 20 is when you really need to start using. But
Yeah.
if you haven't started using at 20, that's okay. We're not mad at you. You are not kicked off the island. But by 35 at the latest, you really need to start getting into some type of anti-aging routine where you are feeding your skin, you're supporting the moisture so that you can keep that youthful glow to your skin a lot longer. So that is one of the things that I really love about educating people on their skin. Most people think, oh, well, I don't wash my face with anything at all. And surprisingly, there are a lot of people that do that. And then one day they wake up and they're like, where did all of these wrinkles come from?
Mhm.
And you're like, don't worry, girl, I got you. We're gonna help keep them from getting any deeper.
Mhm.
We can't undo what's already been done, and prevention is key. But what we are going to do is we're going to help you from this point forward. So if you are listening and you're past the age of 35 and you've never done skincare, don't worry. You're not kicked
We got
off
your
of the
back too.
island either. We got your back too. We got you, boo. We got you. But it really is just about feeding your skin and supporting your body's natural ability to produce the collagen and stay with that really beautiful, youthful glow.
Very good. Okay. So then the next, because for those of you who are just tuning in, I'm seeing people come in and out. I don't know who you are unless you say where you're from, and on Facebook Live at Lillian's radio show. So write down where you're from, who's visiting the classroom today, because, I always pick up teacher's pet, and we want to know who's the first one here and where you're from. And today, after attending the Epic Business Builder workshop at Keep Me Safe Organics, I felt, this is a privilege to be able to have your own business. And you can start small, build up. Like Rebecca said, if you want a small amount or a large amount, you can determine this. And I met some women that have careers that they wanted to get out of those careers. They wanted to do something different, more meaningful. And so that's what we get to do. We get to figure out, different ways. And while I'm listening to this, I'm thinking, gosh, this is a great opportunity. We talked about, Rebecca has razzle dazzled us with, being green, being safe, being non-synthetic, being all organic. She has taught us how to apply makeup. We've done tutorials together. We even did a makeover last time with Judy, and all these things. But what about the financial side? There is different parts and different aspects of us, and we're not just moms. We're not just in a relationship. We're not just career oriented. We're not just giving and giving and giving. We're not just spirit, mind, and body. So we get to figure out how we can build in every single quadrant of who we are so that we can create the life that we want. And that's what hopefully you will get when you step into the classroom that we call the Lillian McDermott Radio Show. It started in 2011, and it's still now more of a show. Instead of a show, it's more of a class, so that we can learn and grow together. And so if you're focused on what you don't have, which is you don't have the money to start your own business or be your own boss, it's time to shift and focus on the solutions. And Rebecca's going to share how much it costs to become a business owner. And I'm hoping that today we will find 3 to 5 women that want to step up forward and become ambassadors or advocates of Keep Me Safe Organics and work in our team. The team here that would be, I would help out in any way that I can to help support your business. Hey, Jenny, I'm glad that you're back in the classroom. So if you are interested, reach out to me at whenyouneedafriend.com, Lily at whenyouneedafriend.com. You can always text me at 407-373-5959. But what I want us to all understand is that we are co-creators. If we create what we're having, then we can uncreate it and create something new. So if you've always wanted to own your own business, or if you've always wanted to connect and feel a sense of belonging or make a difference in somebody else's life, this is a wonderful way. I always thought of hairdressers as counselors and therapists because they listen and they listen and they listen. And sometimes they offer solutions. Well, this is a solution. Even if you own a business and you want to add this product in your business as an ancillary, as an addition to what you're already offering, you decide how you want it. So also, if you go to whenyouneedafriend.com and you click onto my sponsors page, well, first, before you click onto my sponsors page, like, follow, share, do all those things that you'll see all the little icons, subscribe to my page, subscribe to YouTube, do all that to help grow the classroom. You can also subscribe to podcasts if you love podcasts. I'm on most all of them. But what I'd like for you to do after you do all of that, click onto my sponsors page, where you would find my sponsors like Liberty Health Share, which Rebecca was a part of learning about Liberty Health Share. These are all things that we can do to change our current circumstance if we're not happy, or if we want to enhance our current circumstance, because things could always get better. So Keep Me Safe Organics as part of the sponsorship, First Alternative Care, and of course I'm so excited about First Alternative Care because we're doing some great things out there for the entire household. $35 telemedicine for the entire family, dermatology, family practice, and 3 hours a year of behavioral health counseling. And I just found out that 3 hours a year of behavioral health counseling is the equivalent of 9 visits going in person. So that's huge for $35 a month. And we also have the pharmacy in Merritt Island. And now we have Live Longer Medical, and you can find all these sponsors on my sponsorship page. And I ask you to please click on it because you get savings and all that. 10% off with Keep Me Safe Organics if you enter code Lily10. And that's a gift from me. And so when you're going on to figure out ways that you can support our sponsors the way that they're supporting this classroom. And finally, you can become an enrolled student in the classroom and donate to make this classroom. There's a lot of costs associated with bringing this classroom to you. So if you want to contribute, just like at PBS, if you want to be a part of this growth, and you go and find out what it takes to become an enrolled student and be a part of the classroom as well. And there's lots of perks there. But Keep Me Safe Organics, I am so excited every time that you're on, Rebecca, to share what Keep Me Safe Organics is doing. So we've overcome a lot of obstacles here. And for those of you, I want to remind you, for those of you who are watching at Lillian's radio show on facebook.com/Lillian's radio show, you can ask if you have any questions for Rebecca that we're not addressing today, because I'd love for those of you who would like to step up and say, you know what, this is something I would love. Doesn't matter how old you are. And one of the things that amazed me, Rebecca, at your Epic Business Builders conference that you had, workshop, is the ages, the variety of ages of the women that were there.
Yes. And even we had people that were attending virtually, some people attending in Colorado, people attending in Alabama, people attending in North Carolina. And you have to remember, if you're sitting there and you're listening to this and you've really ever wondered what it would be like to have $500 to $1,000 extra dollars a month
or more,
or more, but even if you're not looking for more, you're just looking for something, just a little bit of extra income.
Play money.
Some play money, and you're willing to work 8 nights a month, and you're willing to put in that amount of work. Please reach out to Lillian. I mean, she can help show you the way of how to do that, having fun and doing it, because the money thing is one thing that we hear a lot. And the reality is, the last salon that I opened was 317 square feet, I believe. And it cost me about $20,000 to equip that and to put product on the shelf. Okay.
Wow.
When you join Keep Me Safe, you have 2 options. You can do a complete business in a box, which is $229. You get body care, skincare, and makeup in that. Or you can join with the body care only. For those people who don't want anything to do with the makeup, they just want to do the body care. We are doing a $99 summer sizzle where it's just
I'm going to call
Andrea.
I'm going to call Andrea and let her know that you guys are doing this now. That's brilliant.
Yes. Because we really wanted to give people, if they wanted the opportunity and money truly was the one thing that was holding them back, we wanted to give them a way to win, because our passion to see others succeed and to make their life what they want it to be supersedes everything else out there.
Mm-hmm.
So the money, and a lot of people say, well, I don't have time. I don't have time. We're talking about 8 nights a month.
Yeah.
A month.
Yes. Okay. So with that $229 that you would invest in this business in the box, because you said the 2 business, you said there are 2 ways. So you said that is one of them the $229 and the other one is $99? Okay.
$99, yes.
Okay. So let's talk about the $229. What do you get for that?
Okay. So in the $229 kit, you get foundations. You get 7 foundations. You get 10 different colors of eyeshadow. You get 3 blushes. You get lip balms. You get two tinted lip balms and a flavored lip balm. You get our makeup brushes. You get our 3-piece skincare set. You get our bath soak. You get a body bar, and you get a lotion. Yes, that peppermint foot soak is life.
Oh, you got to see it was peppermint. Wow, that was quick read.
Yes, that's my cat-like reflexes right there, Lillian.
Look at this one.
Yes, the lavender bath detox. So that has the activated charcoal in it, which really can help to pull out any of the surface toxins sitting there on the skin when you're in the foot soak. But We did in the 229 kit. It is, you get the makeup, you get the body care, you get the skincare. You get all three things with that. Whereas the $99 kit, that is focused solely on the body care aspect of it. You get the 3-piece skincare, and then you get the lotion, the balm, and some lip balms.
Okay, so that's just you said the 3 things. So what do you get for the 3 things? What is the equivalent, the value? So what is the value of the kits?
The $229 kit has over $500 worth of product in there. Mm-hmm. And the $99 kit has about $250 worth of products in there.
Wow, that's great. That's great.
Yeah.
I'm glad you did that. So if people don't want to worry about makeup or anything like that, and they want to focus on the body, you're saying that it's a 3-piece cleanser?
Yep. So you get the 3-piece cleanser. You get the body lotion, the hydrating body lotion.
Okay. I think I have it in here.
Yep. You get a body balm.
I love this. Do you know what I've been doing with the balm? Because I finished my first one. So this is my second one. And I got the unscented one this time.
Yeah.
I haven't opened it yet. But what I've been doing, you had said that you had some wrinkles in your neck, mm-hmm. and that you started using the balm. And I started using it and yours went away. Your wrinkles on your neck went away with the balm. Yeah. You know what I started doing it? I started putting it on my forehead and like right around here. Do you do that too?
Of course. Yes. I'm like, slather me up, baby.
You do? So you can put this on your face?
You can. Now, because there is coconut oil in that balm, if you have a breakout from coconut oil, then you're not an ideal candidate for using that particular one on your face. Okay. But you do notice that it gets rid of the fine lines and the stretch marks and stuff like that, because it has such a high content of the rosehip seed oil in it. Okay. Which is essentially, it's a very natural form of a vitamin A. Mm-hmm. So when you go to the dermatologist and they say, like a vitamin A peel or a vitamin A treatment, that this is the natural non-synthetic version of that. So that's why you notice such amazing results in such a quick amount of time.
Yes. You know what? And I love how like I first started putting it on my neck and my chest. And of course I put it on my arms and everything. Look at this. I've got to read something.
I love it.
I wanted to read because I saw Jenny wrote something and it's so small that that's why I want you guys to put a Q there so that I can read. But it says here, if I go to your website, Lillian, all of this information is there as well. Yeah, if you go to my sponsors page, Jenny, you can click on it and just click on the Keep Me Safe Organics. But that's just so that you can shop there. But if you're interested in becoming advocate, then send me an email at lily@whenyouneedafriend.com, or you can text me at 407-373-5959, or you can instant message me on Facebook. So there's so many different ways. Just tell me what you would like to do. But I love makeup. I love makeup. Yes. And, Rebecca, my mom has dementia. And when she and my dad were visiting just recently, and every day we have a little routine. We wash our face together. We brush our teeth together. And every day that she was with me, I'd sit her down in the chair and I'd fix her hair and I'd put on her makeup. Every time she'd say, I love how this smells. How much does it cost? I want to buy it off of you. I'm not going to sell it to my mom. And so she would side by side. She would be on my husband's side. I'd be on, and we would take off our makeup and we would do all this thing. But the next day when she would wake up and she would sit in her chair, she would say to me, she goes, Lily, you should be a hairdresser and you should be a cosmetologist and you should be, because you can do this from your home. And she was telling me all this. And I thought it was just so beautiful, because I did want to be a hairdresser and I wanted to be everything, Rebecca.
Yeah.
I
Listen,
want
you
to be
can
a
be anything you want to
doctor.
be.
I
Yes,
want to be a
you are a
doctor.
doctor. You
I'm
are
an
a
MD. I'm a
doctor.
medical detective. That's what I am.
Yes, yes.
Yeah, so that is one of those things where, she even, my mom just loved the smell of it. She loved how her skin felt. She knew that she wanted this for herself. And so it was a really sweet experience. And every time she comes over, I share, and it's in all my guests get to experience Keep Me Safe, because I've got the whole set there. And so, we get to kind of explore some of our, didn't you love playing makeup with your mom or with your friends when you
Yes.
first started wearing makeup? And that's sometimes how we get to think or act when we want to step outside our comfort zone. So there are a lot of women that don't know how to wear makeup and feel intimidated by it, but it's nice that you share a little bit about how you support the women that decide that they want to do this with you.
So whenever someone decides that they want to join us, we instantly get them plugged into our online support group, the Corporate Advocate Room, where you can ask questions, you can interact with people. We're always available on Facebook Messenger, and we make sure that you are so connected with your little family unit that you are in. We have all kinds of trainings, and if the trainings just don't work, we're like, send us an email. We will get on a phone with you. We will do a video conference with you to make sure that you understand and are able to have the success it is that you want to have. And so it's so nice being able to plug people into that support group so that they do have the support and the resources that they need, because we are not leaving you alone. This isn't like a, join the company and then adios muchachos. It's not like that at all. It truly is a family, and we're so invested in each other's success that it's such a place of love and support.
Yeah, and I felt it. And it was so, it wasn't until, in spending time with you, your co-founder, people are at the beginning of your journey. How long has Keep Me Safe Organics been around? And I'm looking at all these women that you guys, this army of women that you guys are creating, and you've only been doing this for a short period of time. So let's talk about being able to get on board at the beginning of your journey.
Yes. Okay. So that's one of the really cool things is that we are 26 months old as a company. So we're still like a little.
You're
like
this many.
Baby.
You're this many. Okay.
We're almost a three-nager. But all of our ladies that are on the journey with us, we have about 80 women across the U.S. who are actively earning income.
Wow.
So when you think about, what if there were only 80 Mary Kay reps?
Oh.
What would it be like to be the first 80? And so that's kind of where we are. We're truly ground floor, and we're really just getting started with spreading the message across the US, and then we'll expand into Canada and the UK, Australia, and stuff like that. But we're just now getting started in the US, and there are states that we have sales in where we have customers who are buying just because they've seen us online, but there's no advocates actively working businesses in those areas. So the opportunity truly is wide open.
I love it. I love it. Why is this crucial for you? Why open this like this? Why not just start your own business, start your own brand, sell it to Ulta, sell it to Walmart, why open this opportunity for other people to be a part of your journey?
Because we love empowering women who don't have the capital to open their own Ulta or their own Sephora or their own hair salon. We want to give people who truly have that little inkling inside of them to do something bigger with themselves. We want to give them a way to win, because just as well as I do, there are many people who've dreamed and dreamed and dreamed about going into business, but they didn't have the resources or the support or the knowledge to do it. And it was our mission to bridge that gap. We give you the support, we give you the knowledge, and we make it so affordable. You don't have to carry inventory like you do with a lot of other companies. And so you can start earning money on day one with us, and you never have to touch a product.
That's great. That's great. And it's exciting to be at the beginning of a journey and build. And you will encounter people just because you have this product that you would never encounter, like a friend of a friend, if they come together and have a gathering. And you'll get to meet so many people. And if you lack a sense of belonging, if you feel depressed, if there's certain things that are going on because you are disconnected because we're disconnected to the world. This is a certain way, I'm very shy. I'm very shy, and people don't know this about me. And one of the things that would break me through my shyness was representing another company, representing somebody else. Like, that's why me owning a marketing company made sense for me, because I have clients that I represent, clients that I protect, with the classroom. The reason why I can do this is because I know this is not about me. This is about bringing a new truth out into the world. So if I am about somebody else, if I'm about a greater purpose, it's a lot easier for me to do something than if it's just for me. And I've joked about this. I've said, I can market anyone. I can expose people to a higher level of meetings, of whatever it is. I just don't know how to do that for myself. I wish I had somebody like me representing me,
Yes, so true. It is so true when you say that. And I love how you said it's about meeting people and with the product to share. And I would like to share a story that happened probably about 3 weeks ago. I got a message from one of my old clients. She's never purchased any makeup or nothing Keep Me Safe from me, but she sent me a message and she said, "Hey, Rebecca, my friend was just diagnosed with cancer, and they told her that she had to switch to organic based makeup.
That's happening more and
more.
more.
Can you help her out?" So I love being the bridge that fills that gap for that person who is undergoing chemo, who has small children, who has lost her hair. And it's the one thing that she loves every single day, because she can put her makeup on and she feels like a woman. And knowing that my client trusted me and my company enough to be the one to fill that need, it shows us all that we are serving such a high purpose.
That's right.
With Keep Me Safe.
Well, let's go down that path, because I know we have a little bit, and I just want to reiterate that if you feel like you want to be a part of this journey with Keep Me Safe Organics, they're looking for a few good men and women out there that would like to be a part of it. And for a very small investment, you can start your business. And if you wanted to start your business, just what you do is you just say, "Lily, just reach out to me and I will connect you to the right people. I may not know what to do, but I know where to send you to. I may not be the expert, but I know where to send you to." So if you're interested, because I said to Rebecca, if 3 to 5 women or men, because I don't want to eliminate men, because men have a purpose in this movement as well. Can you imagine a man who wants to do this? All the women, that would come to him, and he could just there as just a loving presence. But but anyway, so I just want to encourage you that if you would like to be a part of this, reach out to me. You know how to get a hold of me. So with that in mind, let's move to this Million Makeover movement that you have created, because this is about touching someone and making a difference. And that's what I loved about Keep Me Safe Organics as well. You fit every single check, and nobody else, the other products that have come to me, nobody else has fit every single check. So let's talk about that.
Yes. So the Million Makeover movement, if you go to www.millionmakeovermovement.com, we have a video there that you can see exactly what it is about. But the heart of the mission is finding 1 million people across the United States who are willing to change one thing that they put on their skin on a daily basis. We're not asking you to make a complete change of everything in your house. We're not asking that by any stretch of the imagination. We're looking for 1 million people who are willing to change one thing that they put on their skin on a daily basis. And for every order that comes in at $10 or more, we donate $1 to the funding for the campaign for safe cosmetics, so that we can get stricter ingredient regulations in the United States to begin bridging the gap and put us on the same parallel in manufacturing standards that Europe is, which Keep Me Safe abides by.
That's wonderful. And it's good to know. And, I know that we're about to end the class for the podcast people, but just know that you can always join us on Facebook Live at Lillian's radio show. And so please feel like you can join us. And for those of you who are still in the classroom, we're going to talk a little bit more about some of these ingredients that we need to remove from our life stats right away, as soon as possible. So Rebecca Black, thank you so much for being a part of today's classroom and being such a wonderful teacher as you are.
Thank you for having me. I had such an amazing time today. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Please remember, we're right here waiting for you worldwide at whenyouneedafriend.com. This is Lillian McDermott and Rebecca Black, wishing you love, peace, joy, and unexpected abundance. Make it the best day ever!
The opinions and advice expressed on the Lillian McDermott radio show are intended for the individual callers and guests on the program and are presented to our wider audience solely for general educational purposes. Please act responsibly and consult personally with your own medical, psychological, or nutritional expert before taking any steps to improve your life.
Okay, thank you guys for being a part. I want to see who else is back here. So Jenny, you're my teacher's pet today, and Jim Newman is watching. Look at him. Maybe Jim would like to become a consultant, an advocate for Keep Me Safe Organics. That's so funny.
Yes.
Yes. So
he can be our first Keep Me Safe man.
Yes, he would love that. He would love that.
Yes.
And so, we hear so much. People are getting cancer, skin cancer, other forms of cancer. And what they don't understand is some of these products that we're putting on our skin are the offenders. Yes, we're blaming the sun. It's not the sun. The sun has been around for a long time. And people have been outdoors for a long time with no sunscreen. These sunscreens have ingredients that are causing the skin to boil and cause this perfect, what do you call it?
Mutation.
Yes, mutation.
Yes.
And so everybody who purchases anything at Keep Me Safe Organics, you guys are committed to these postcards that have all the ingredients that you need to eliminate right away from your life. And so real quick, Rebecca, how did you choose the top 10? Are these 10? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah. How did you choose this top? Oh, it says top 10 at the top.
Yeah. So the really
Wait a minute. Excuse me.
Let me get Inspector Gadget out. Yeah. Yes. So it's really cool. So if you look on there are some ingredients that you actually might not find in your cosmetics or your skincare or your bath products, but you may find them in the toys that your children play with.
Yes.
And so like your triclosans, your mineral oils, PEGs, SLES, glycolic acids, oxybenzones, formaldehyde, all of those yucky things. And some of those, like you say, you even find them in your children's toys and some of the plastics that the children's toys are made of. And so that really is just a great starting point for just turning the ingredient label over, because the FDA's stance is well, we passed the Truth in Labeling Act. So as long as we're disclosing what is in your products that you're putting on your skin, it's your responsibility to know what those ingredients are. So they have the mindset that as long as it's on the list, you should have the responsibility of reading it.
Yeah.
And so we love to take the guesswork out. You're never going to find any of those ingredients or the 1,390 other ones that Europe bans or regulates. You won't find them in any of our products. But for people who are just saying, well, what do I need to be on the lookout for? That top 10 ingredients to avoid card is a great starting point, because you'll see at least one or two of each of those ingredients in almost every single product that's in your house.
Yeah. And, I bought an organic shampoo, and I also bought like a gel that goes with this organic shampoo.
Yeah.
And because it was organic, I bought it, and I didn't necessarily focus on the ingredient. And at the end of the ingredients, I took it home and I was looking at the ingredients because I did the Think Dirty app, and it came out high. And I'm like, okay, what's in this? And I noticed it has fragrance in there. And let me tell you, I went back and I looked at all my cleansers, products, everything that I've used in the past, shampoos. If it has fragrance, I throw it away. Share why fragrance is so important. If you see fragrance, even if it's like a deal, throw it away.
Yes. So the big thing with fragrance is that fragrance can contain things like formaldehyde and phthalates that cause endocrine disruption. And so whenever you say endocrine disruption, most people don't even know what it is. And you're probably going to have to look it up in the dictionary to figure out how to spell it, Mm-hmm. But what endocrine disruption is it causes reproductive issues. So when you think about the amount of people that have some type of reproductive issue, such as PCOS, such as thyroid issues, autoimmune, breast cancers, cervical cancers, vaginal cancers, uterine cancers, those are all forms of reproductive cancers. Mm-hmm. And the word fragrance, you can use a lot of stuff in there that is not regulated at all. And you don't have to disclose it to the person on the end, because you used it to create your scent. And it is a proprietary blend. And that's why a lot of companies use the word fragrance. And some of them do go a little further, and they'll say fragrance of essential oils of cedar wood and lime. Mm-hmm. We just leave the whole word fragrance off, and we just say the organic essential oils of cedar wood and lime, the vanilla essential oils, whatever the actual essential oil blend is that we use. We don't use the word fragrance because we believe in transparency when it comes to that.
Yeah. And the same thing with this company, they had fragrance, and in parentheses, they said a blend of essential oils. And even that, the app, the Think Dirty app said that was still not right. So anytime, even if it says it's fragrance, you can still include some things in there. Even if you have the word essential oil on there, just drop the fragrance. I was asked by a client to, it's interesting, it's like I turn down business, and especially if it doesn't meet my criteria. And they wanted me to, and I talked to you about this, they had some shampoos and some, lotions and things, and they wanted me to represent them. And they had, and because I know about fragrance, every single product, even their essential oils, had fragrance in it. Mm-hmm. And I said, I brought it back. I tried it because I thought, well, maybe it's, I tried it just to see how it would react. And so I took it back and I said, I just can't represent you because you have fragrance in all your products. Is there any way you can remove them? And they said, no, it would be too expensive now. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. But anyway, so, I kind of like, we need to take a stand, and we need to decide, okay, are we going to drain the tub? Are we going to drain the tub, clean it out, and seal it, and add some clean whatever? Oh, wow. Did you hear that thunder? It's thundering in Florida.
Oh,
yes.
Goodness.
So it's going to be like 5 minutes of thunder, and then we'll be okay. So just in case we lose you, I want to make sure you like and share. If you know somebody that would like to, that loves makeup, or maybe that this is like something that they've always wanted to do, and they want to start at almost ground zero. Not ground zero, because you guys have done a lot in the almost 3 years that you've been doing this. I would say send this video to them so that maybe they're interested in being a part of this journey. Because I mean, how long did it take Mary Kay to become Mary Kay? You know, how long can you imagine? I mean, there's still women who are Mary Kay women out there.
Yes.
And I would love to grab some of them.
I know, right? I think the first 2 years that she was in business, she only had her 5-piece skincare set. So for 2 years, she only had 5 products.
Wow. Wow. And you guys have a lot. And I love Keep Me Safe Organics. I say that all the time. And I absolutely adore you, Rebecca. Is there anything before we go? Let me see. Okay. So Jenny said the essential oils had fragrance. Yes, you can. You just never know what's in it. If it says fragrance, you just don't know. Oh, and by the way, you know, part of making a difference is sharing some of the stuff that you learn along the way.
Mm-hmm.
I bought organic. I was in a pinch and I needed to get organic broth, vegetable broth. And it said no MSG added. And I just make sure that MSG is out of my life. Yes. And it said no MSG added. And so I bought it. It was a great price. It was organic. It was like, and so I brought it home and I was using it. And all of a sudden I saw the word added. When I first bought it, I saw no MSG. But then I saw the word no MSG added. And I thought, what the heck is that all about? And I called the manufacturer, I guess not distributor, but the manufacturer of the product.
Yeah.
And they told me that if it has corn in it, they don't have to divulge it. Mm-hmm. And they could put corn in it with MSG in it, you know, like most corn is. And I was so upset. They don't have to. So talk about truth and packaging and the labeling. It's not real, and not real every time. So you could put the word fragrance, essential oil, but because it has fragrance in there, and by the way, there's some essential oils in that fragrance. You don't know what the other fragrance is. So just so that you know, it may not be natural. So just that you know.
So when you see that word added in there, like you said, there's a difference in saying no MSG and no MSG added.
Yes.
So if it says no MSG added, that tells you that it's very likely that at least one of the ingredients used in that has MSG in it, and that's how that particular ingredient was manufactured. But the finished product that you are consuming did not add any MSG to the final formulation.
I was upset. I was really upset, but I knew I couldn't take it out on the person who was telling me about it. It wasn't his fault. It wasn't his fault. And I said, you know, I am just going to tell you how upset I am right now. I know you didn't do this, and I know that the FDA allows this, but we've got to become advocates, not just of Keep Me Safe Organics, but advocates of our own life. Become our own MD, our own medical detective. We don't know what we don't know. And so, and I don't want to implant fear in anybody, because fear is not of God. Fear is not of God. And so what I want is for all of us to wake up and take a stand for yourself. And as you take a stand for yourself and you empower yourself to learn a new truth, learn something, because you're never too old. There are 2 things you will hear me say. It's like, okay, I always say, you know, if you think you're done growing, then put a chalk line around you, because you're dead. That was one of the first memes I ever created many, many years ago. If you think you're done growing or learning, then put a chalk line around you, because you are dead. And then the second one was, if you see me out in the street without lipstick, put a chalk line around me, because I am dead. So I love that I can put on Keep Me Safe Organics and it is safe. And so I've looked for alternatives for my own body. And of course, not all the time do I wear lipstick that is, you know, safe for me. but I have to, I have brought it down to maybe one time every so often, as opposed to every day where I'm licking this all up. So there are safer options out there. We just need to decide what we want, how we want to treat the temple that we call our body. So anything you'd like to add, Miss Rebecca?
No, I love the way you put that. And really, it is just an 80-20 balance, because you can't be 100% organic every bit of the time. Otherwise, you'd never walk outside. And this is not a fear-mongering thing at all. It's a piece of education that there are safer alternatives than what you've been using. And if you want to be one of those million people who want to change one thing that you're using, let us know. That's what we're here for.
Yes, I am here for you, not only to provide information, but to connect you to Keep Me Safe Organics, because I do believe in this company. And when Rebecca and I sat down with Kelly Bono, who was a cutie, Kelly was, I mean, her story of starting her own business is so touching. And maybe we can have her come back and share her story again. Or you can just go to one of the many videos that we've done with Keep Me Safe Organics, her journey with Kelly Bono, and how she, built her self-esteem through, owning her own business, and how she started. But if you decide that you want to be a part of this, I am more than happy to connect you. And I lost my train of thought because I went down the Kelly Bono route. Do you remember what I was saying?
Okay.
I think it's time to say goodbye. But anyway, I just want people to make a decision that that our body is a temple. That's the direction I was going.
Yes.
And if you were given the keys to the Taj Mahal, would you allow the terrorist in? Would you allow terrorists in? And so we need to identify our body as the Taj Mahal, and we need to say that the terrorists are not coming in. They are staying here. They are staying away. I recognize them as wheat and dairy and all these 10 different products that are on this form. We need to identify them and say, no more. I'm going to drain the tub of muddy water, and I'm going to fill it with purity and whatever is good. So with that, is there anything you'd like to add, Rebecca?
No, I had a wonderful time with you guys today, and I want to thank each and every one of you for listening in, whether you're listening in live or you're listening in on the replay. And please, if there's anything you would ever love to hear Lillian and I discuss, drop it in the comments below so we know what you guys want to hear from us.
That's right. So like us, share us, and let's continue to grow together. So for now, it'll be till next month, Rebecca Black. I am so excited that you always find a way to come on board and razzle dazzle us with your knowledge. So thank you so much. And for those of you who are stood by and joined us maybe later on in the broadcast, I'll always be here waiting for you. Make sure that you send me an email if you're interested in doing this for your life and changing women's life as well. So we'll see you soon. Say goodbye, Rebecca Black.
Goodbye, guys. See you next month.
Bye.